Just a quick video. Right, I know we're gonna all have been visited by aliens. I would like the aliens out there, if they can hear what I'm saying, to understand not all humans are like every human you fucking see. You might see the government humans where I'm all about money and don't care about anybody's life or anything else. Then you will come across the everyday people, which, yeah, it's still some assholes, but don't destroy all human just because you only seen a few. I'm not saying don't destroy it, we might deserve to be destroyed. How do we know? You might have been telling us for thousands of years not to keep using the same fuel, not to do it, not to do that. But the big corporations earn money out of it, so I'm going to do it. So, just remember, we're not all like that. I'm not saying spend time, come and meet every single human pig. I'm all for if you decide between all of you, or the group of planets, I don't know what you got up there. But if you decide to kill every human on planet Earth so it can regenerate and, maybe we will learn something. Let me give you a heads up, humans will never learn. We all just, the big fucking corporations will just want money upon money upon money. I don't care who they are hurting. I mean, for instance, fucking, and I know I'm going to get hated for it, but if September the 11th was, and in my opinion it is, and to get that clear, my opinion, it would an end our job. We can kill shitloads of people just because the government wanted to write up a couple of £1 million worth of debt. That is shit. What happened with Titanic? It were rich people on the Titanic, and they didn't want other people taking over and making a Federal Reserve to send and to have right to print money. But it did funny, JP Morgan chose not to go on the Titanic, which indirectly, my own opinion, wasn't Titanic, but I'm calling it Titanic for insurance purposes. He got paid out shitload for it. Loads of people died. Let me think. September the 11th. Yeah, the insurance people paid out billions for it. Even though he only insured it a couple of weeks ago, before. He paid out millions and loads of people died and it affected a ton more people. But they don't care. It's all about money. They don't care about us. And my opinion, yeah, you are coming down to earth because you can see a natural, well, not a natural disaster, but you can see the gas and the explosions and whatever, the nuclear weapons and stuff. Yeah, you can see all that, and maybe you've been trying to help us stop it. So if it explodes, it don't destroy that whole world. But it's just a human way of sadly to say, it's just a human way of saying, well, a certain amount of people, we don't care about you. We're going to act like we're doing you a favour, but we're not. We're actually lining our own pockets. And unfortunately, for I don't know, 60% of the population don't see. They are helping us because in the long run, we're helping them. They wanted to have babies so they can make another company on that baby's name. And that baby's never yours. As soon as you sign the birth certificate, you got no right to that baby. They got more rights. If you have 40% of the baby and they own 45% or even 41.5%. My maths are a little bit off here, but you get the gist. That means they can take the baby whenever they want, and it's not kidnapped because they own the baby. Like you and me, we are all owned without knowing about it. We never gonna leave the Matrix because we're owned. We can do what we can to get out of it, but we have always been dictated to by a big organisation. The people we see who in power are not in power. The Prime Ministers are not in power. Another circle around the Prime Minister, they're telling them what to do, which are in cahoots or contacts for certain people. They are in contact with higher, I wouldn't say higher life forms like aliens. I'm not going to say that. It's possible, but I'm not going to say it because my belief is I believe aliens want to come down to help. Come see what we're doing to our own planet. But it's a certain big wigs that don't care. I'm to money, money, money. And as soon as you realise money is not everything in this day and age, and most high ranking officials want to use you in a way. And you do get used without knowing about it. I mean, we got a election coming up in a while. I'm not actually sure when. And it will be like, oh, well, let's stop the migrants. Or let's do it. Oh, we're gonna. If I get in power, we're gonna do it. If I get in power, we're gonna stop all the perverts and everybody, and we're gonna stop all the gay shit on TV, and we're gonna stop all the gay transsexual things. We should not be teaching fucking kids nowadays. But yeah, if I want to keep my kids off school because of COVID, I'm not allowed to. But it's allowed to go to school when it's free and learn about, oh, well, you might be in another body. Well, if my kid feel like it's in another body when they're old enough to tell me, it feel like, and it can come up with reasons why, I'm all for it. I will understand it more than most people. But I don't want someone telling my kid he's in a different body. I want him to realise, well, hang on, Daddy, I don't feel right. It's something wrong. Or me thinking to myself, which I still do now, what the main purpose of me being here. Yet I know one of my purposes, I think, is to bring the disabled community and the able-bodied community together. And if you know my life story, you would know what I'm talking about. But if not, don't worry about it. It's not a thing you need to know. But, you know, I'm not helping anybody any more than the next person. You know, but it's hard to tell. But getting back onto the theory, yes. I know it sounds like a bit of an understatement and a stupid thing to say, but if the alien can hear me or understand me, if they can look at society in that whole and then work out, hang on, that person is destroying all good people, not one person. Like, you know, it's a bit like saving many to kill few. I know I probably said that the wrong way around, and probably gonna get hated for it. But that's not the point. The point is, you know, yet we're fucking up in the world. We're probably fucking up space. My personal opinion, we've never been to fucking the moon. We've been to out of orbit. We've never been to the moon. But again, that's my opinion. Yet I've got a lot of opinions on shit. But that's my opinion. If I can get one person to do a little bit of research for themselves and find out what is going on. And I'm not one of these mental conspiracy buffs, but I'm not going to say I'm not a conspiracy buff because I am. And I'm proud of it. To me, I'm an outthinker, which most of the population could do with a little bit of it. But yeah, I'm going to stop before I carry on ranting. Bye bye, people.